Gun control is one of the most talked about subjects for this election year. No matter what the sides are, terrorists will still try to attack the soft spots with little resistance, like the Orlando shooting, for example. Imagine that you were somewhere in public, like a bar, movie theater, or a school, and a person comes out of nowhere and starts shooting. What would you do? Run away in fear, or use your gun to take down the shooter and potentially save other lives? Personally, I would try to take out the shooter. And I believe that people should be able to own and carry a handgun if they are properly educated and legally go through the process of ownership. I believe that murder rates will increase if guns are banned because that really means that the bad guys will have the guns and we won't, and that'll cause a lot of problems. According to this website, gun.laws.com, in quote, no person that has ever been convicted of a felony, which includes any minors convicted of a crime that, if tried as adults, would constitute a felony conviction, are prohibited from the purchase and possession of guns. End quote. In order to own a gun, Kansas firearm laws regarding possession require that a person be at least 18 years of age. Minors under the age of 18 may possess firearms if they are under the supervision of adults like legal guardian parent or a gun expert. Wayne LaPierre, who is the executive vice president of the NRA, had shared some of his feelings about guns on a Politico.com website. One of the things he said was, the only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. And that is 100% true, because if the bad guy has a gun, the good guy doesn't, why do you know the bad guy's going to win? Another quote that LaPierre stated was, with all the foreign aid the United States does, can we afford to put a police officer in every single school? I believe that this needs to happen at every school to ensure the safety of not only the students, but for the staff and faculty as well. Let's say, for example, a school shooter tries to go to the school and shoot it up, but in the attempt, there would luckily be a police officer to take him or her out, and after that happens, everybody, including the police officer, would be safe. I found this article from the Washington Post that there are 43,000 school resource officers, and also with the addition of 39,000 security guards working in the 84,000 of the nation's schools. Allowing people to legally own and carry a gun after passing a background check could help decrease the amount of crimes committed by individuals or suspected terrorists who wouldn't be able to pass a background check. On this website, Politico.com, it lists statistics regarding ownership of guns versus crime. One of the things I found was approximately 606 people are killed, that are criminals, are killed by a police officer each year, along with 1,527 people that are criminals are killed by armed citizens. According to a USA article from 2013, Chicago has one of the highest crime rates in the country, but they also have one of the strictest gun laws. It seems to me that the laws take the guns out of the good guys' hands, which also causes a lot of problems. Newsday.com tells the story of Robert Abel, co-owner of Lotus Gun Works, in which he declined the sale to Omar Martin, who was the Orlando club shooter. They declined him because they were suspicious of what he requested to buy, which was body armor and 1,000 rounds of ammunition. One of them contacted the FBI asking to look at this guy and see if he's done anything wrong. But he never bought anything, and they couldn't get an ID on him, so it wasn't able to happen. Motin allegedly pledged his allegiance to ISIS in a 911 call. We need to not only put a stop to ISIS, but to all terrorists out there, which is why I think that only certain people should be allowed to carry guns in the United States. Now that I've shared with you guys some statistics, I would like to share the results of my gun control survey that was conducted in class. My first question, which asked if they knew anybody that owned a gun, 9 people said yes and 4 people said no. For my second question, when I asked if they think that we should be able to carry a gun, 7 people said yes, 6 people said no. And for question 3, which goes from 1 means strongly agree to 5 strongly disagree, when I asked if they should be able to get a license and background check. There were 10 people that said one person that said 2, one person that said 4, and one person that said 5. For question number 4, when I asked if we should be able to use a gun when we feel that we are in danger, there were 2 1s, 6 3s, 3 4s, and 1 5 when being asked if we should be able to use a gun when we feel that we are in danger. What I believe will make this country safer is not the amount of guns owned by people, but how well trained the people are with guns. I firmly believe that only people who are trained should be allowed to carry a gun. For example, a police officer, a federal agent, and people that are experienced with guns and know a lot about them. I feel that the only gun that should be carried around are handguns, and that's basically it, because I don't really think there's a need for semi-automatic and automatic weapons. I have shared with you why I think people should be able to carry guns. I feel strongly that one should go about obtaining a handgun legally. It is critical to both our public and personal safety that those who carry guns should be properly trained. This includes getting a concealed carry license and a background check before being able to carry a gun. Thank you.